OG's got plenty to work with, but EHOME, they do have Timbersaw against Beastmaster, but the Suns actually found Cottle already. No-Tail in position well with another stun, just to seal it off, and Cottle is dead, given to No-Tail. This is an early rotation for Avenge though. LATW running on in, trying to actually get to Tiny, but double damage is pulled out, and then maybe they want to turn on this Avalanche into the Stomp. Avenge just being held in place and not committing anything further forward, but Drax is there as well. Toss the Elton on to Avenge, but Avenge so far still good. He does get the one charge off, but they do claim his life, and now Elton will go down in return of it. Avenge actually does get it. Thompson's not doing too bad, he just needs some instant kills in there. Tiny's just going to find Drax, but he's fine with this. Just kills on him to swap back into the No-Tail stun. Just going to get double stun tacked up a little bit awkwardly coming out from OG, but the control might not be there. Fabian comes on in with the Chronosphere, doesn't want to use it yet, waiting for somebody big to come on in, and Drow's not going to actually join this party. No-Tail might be left behind, hopefully he can actually get on out, but he's going to get crushed unless the swap comes out from ILTW onto Cottle as well. He goes down himself. The control on the Fabian, he just jumps off all that damage, and now with the Stomp actually getting prevented by the roll coming out from Seb, but the Avalanche is pretty good on the 3 there. They lose at the time. That was Cottle falling him down like a wolf, and he runs into ASC with double damage, and that is a dead Sven. ASC is unstoppable right now, but this is all space for OG. Thompson just going to be farming up this area, they got the timing right, 1040, maybe you get a sack out of this, you get the double camp here, but in the top lane, Seb getting cut down, but Timser again, nice little blast comes through, but Swap does save his life for the moment, but they should be able to commit for it. They get the roll, but the right click comes out from Cottle, not enough to secure Seb, yet he's running, he is trying to get the hell out of there. He does have plans with no boots, he already worn out, but the blast is enough to take the man down. They did lose a tower for this one. Looks like they're actually fighting him more in mid lane now. They found Tops with a nice little stomp, but LATW wants to keep him alive. The Avalanche to toss everything they got. The Chronosphere on the backside. Drax wants to get Fabian, but he walks into the Chronosphere, and with the Wisp being thrown down, the sun comes down and actually claims Faith Beyond. Drax gets the kill. They're going to walk away from the Wisp, and Ego just flies from downtown and claims himself Avenge. Okay, gold. They've got the Wizard's Curse on the Elton. They don't have the damage yet. The sun comes down the end. Control, and they're all back onto Tiny. They need more damage from the Avalanche, keeping them back, but with the slow from the ball, it should be enough. And Ben's just going to help it out on the backside. They claim ASC's life. Seb takes it, and that's actually 648 gold going. They're going to try for Ego. Balls come out. They actually got all the damage from the Chakra already being pumped. No-Tail holding the stun for now, but going to be using that as well. The sun is not going to be there. He's fine. Chase on through, flies enough. The Elton does get a stomp off the backside. The damage is being prevented with DD onto Tiny. They've got the control, but Drow Ranger is just nailing him down. They need more damage. Ego just running in with the chains coming through. The right clicks on enough at the top to save his life, and they should be able to get Timbersaw. LTW claims 1. Now Elton is going to move forward. Faith Beyond the Chronosphere on everybody into the Illuminate. Will at least hopefully claim 1, but no. They get the Cold Embrace onto No-Tail. Nobody's dead. The Earth Splitter does hit Vengeful Spirit, but can't even get that kill there. The Swin Blast for Elton just limping away. If the Stomp on himself doesn't hit anybody with Sun on the Cottle on the right click, going on to Elton. The Warcry gives him the speed to take that one down. The Winter's Curse on the go is going to give OG another to take 4. Fabian moving on in, does have Chronosphere to use in 13 seconds, but No-Tail has enough control there. They've got a Call of Break to keep him alive, so no extra physical damage coming in, but the Earth Splitter is going to keep them back. The Divine is fighting field, but now Elton are going to get back. They've claimed the position 5 center, just keeping everybody else off because they're just taking a tier 3 to take it to Rax. OG, they're playing EHOME right now. They just wanted them to come to that fight. Cottle just surviving, does go down to Seb's balls, but they will get themselves Avenge. And they initiate onto him. Timsaw's going forward. The sun keeps him back, but they're going to take the tier 2 down. They swap him in. Timsaw with the extra regen coming out from Blunt Stone, but they do get the stomp to keep him back. But Faith Beyond the Chronosphere onto everyone. Drow, Sven, Vengeful Spirit, the Willow Wisp, EHOME finally get the team fight that they want, but can they get any kills from it? They've got the Venge, but the Illusion's going to be there on the backside. They shoot Shane down onto No-Tail. The Aegis is at least popped. They do get the procs onto Seb to cancel that TP, so he's going to be gone, but Thompson blinks on forward, gets the TP out. He survives, and Seb on the backside does clear, but it looks like EHOME not going to let him do it, but the Winter's Curse just claims down Cottle. He's gone. Ego flying through to find Sven. They've already taken Drax out on the backside. Fabian is waiting for the perfect Chronosphere. They need someone to come together, and they get 2. It's Venge. It's Seb, but Thompson's doing all the damage on the backside. Just going to be focused down Fabian. The Earth Splitter in between 2 should be able to take out Seb, but he does get the roll from the backside. Fabian is gone now. Ego's just going to be controlling down, trying to find through the Venge with a stun in 6 seconds, and Sven is waiting to do some damage with his God Strength, but they're just controlling him down. Elton from the bottom ground. They've already lost 2 on EHOME. It looks like OG are looking to claim some more if they can, but they need a nice little procs to come out for Thompson if they can. Ego flies them through, goes for No-Tail, but the control is there now. Nice little stun comes out from Venge as well to keep him controlled, but the top is coming in. Thompson does dodge it, but the blink is ready in 1 second. He goes to the high ground to find Elder He's been doing so much work in the back, but now they've finally got him. And Timbersaw has been left by himself. Connell has respawned, but he can't even get into this fight yet. And they've got the control, they've got the damage, and they finally take him out. They can commit for this fight if they want. They can go high ground if they need to, but they've got the curse onto Connell. Elder Titan just going to be smacking down his friend, but then Drow Ranger does all the damage in the end. It's double damage, Drow Ranger. They need to run. Timbersaw's on the other chamber to have no control. Here we go, Faith Beyond, Chronosphere on the back, 17 seconds away. It looks like they've taken a long path around. They've found no tail in the back. ASC is gone, but this is all distraction, guys. Your tier 3 is just going to be melted by creeps, and that's gone. It's not going to matter in the end. They've found himself Drax in the back as well. LTW is just going to be trying to get the wave terror on everybody with the chance on the Faith Beyond, but he mans them off. Jump on forward, does have a Chronosphere ready to use, but he does use it onto Vengeful Spirit, but it's just Venge. If you don't get a kill, he's just going to eat the cheese, and it's going to be cutting down. Can't eat the cheese if he wants, but gets cut through anyway. 23 on Timbersaw, that's pretty good, but he has the XP talent. 25 XP gain, and does 5 people said they should be able to maybe get a chain on Brutus. Is not going to be dodged by 7, and with another couple of cuts, and the Earth Splitter being used as well. That cleans up that Beastmaster. No-Tail did try to go save him for a moment, but a double stun does come out to keep him back, but they could re-engage if they want. Elton's able to blink on through for Tiny, and a third person from Connell. He gets blinded back into the avalanche, and more damage from EHOME. He's only a support Sven, so with enough damage, No-Tail's gone too. It's just under the trees and cut on through. There we go. Timbersaw's found him. Shadowblade does come out, no little dust onto him, but a surprise Shadowblade on a Winter Wyvern could mean reinforcements come in. They see the TP and they're going to cut the game, but Thompson is just going to fight on up. He doesn't even care how much armor Timbersaw's got. He does get hit by the top at least, but Connell's going to be found out by 7 on the backside, just going to get the axes coming through, and they've already cut down the old man. Almost goes Scepter, but they do get a Will-O-Wisp onto no one. They try and force Seb back into it, but the Cold Embrace is going to keep him alive. LTW just trying to walk onto Elder Titan there, but now Seb saved by the Winter's Curse, going after Drax, and now Thompson is doing all the damage. Timbersaw's trying to regen through it, but he does get the yield stepped up in a moment by the Chronosphere onto Thompson. No-Tail just makes in time, needs to get a stun off, does make the stun, and keeps Thompson alive. A nice Cold Embrace coming out from Drax. They need to retreat. ASD's just running faith to get this done, and he jumps on and gets time lapse. Yield steps and Shadowblade away. He's quick to hit the Chronosphere, and he's so good. They're fine, they're cut freeze now, but they're just going to TP away just because it took too long. And in the top lane, they're actually fighting. They've found himself Tiny on the backside. LTW is just getting control for Thompson. He does get blind alive, but a Connell, but a 2-man Chronosphere from Faith Beyond gets the ones they want, but a swap in from Bench saves Thompson, and now he can put the damage in. Tiny is just getting ripped apart by the Drow Ranger here, but they've got No-Tail on the back of the stun coming in. They need to be able to get kills, and No-Tail will be able to help them do it. Thompson claims one, No-Tail claims the other, and ASD has to TP out. They've found Faith Beyond the backside, just trying to get the kill on Thompson, but he just mances it off, and they've got a third. OG with the perfect lane positioning right now. They can just take some more stuff. Timbersaw might want to play defensive sentry wall, already down stun just to keep him on back. They do get the glyph a little bit early, and Connell does buy back. Faceless Boy does have a buyback too, but the thing is he has no Chronosphere. They get the Thompson. Thompson control is there, but an emo damage. E-Blade just trying to get a kill, but he can't do it. They've got the dust on him. He's actually going to get some more damage back on. Blinks onto the lower ground, and he's still good. Just going to get more back. No-Tail just running away. Time wipes up with dust and just a TP on her. Can he actually get the proc? No. Toss comes in from ASN. Yield Scepter from Ego, and they do finally get No-Tail, but the big kill that they want to say. Sending illusions up, just trying to fake it out. So just going to move forward to Stomp. Does get dodged by him. He's just going to be focusing down the racks. The other side of the creeps working on tier 3, but they've got Faith Beyond jumping in, trying to get the control on the step, and he does get E-Blade off and blown away. Here we go. Buyback comes out from Seb. He can TP on in, but double damage from Drow Ranger. Just trying to wait till he can hit anybody. But there's your God Strength. But who's he going to hit? Nobody yet. Just gets tossed in the air. Just getting the control, but the Winter's Curse wants to bait. They swap out No-Tail, heal him on up, and then backside they do get the Chronosphere onto Seb. At least he did buy back, but it's the Drow Ranger just focusing on the big targets. That's ASD. He does get E-Bladed on up. Faith Beyond might be taken down, but he can't manage to dodge. This storm coming out from Thompson there. Ego just getting control, does get some additional regen coming out from Bloodstone, but Thompson on the other side just blinking him forward to get the Elder Titan. They do get the Avalanche, but Elder Titan's just going to delay with a Ghost Scepter, and Sun coming out from Ego keeps him back in the base. The main target here, guys, is your tier 3, so you're just going to claim this if you're OG. Get the Mega Creeps, and you should be good. Stun back to keep Ego back in the base, and Faith Beyond's just looking to fight some more. He does get hit up with the Ghost Scepter a little bit too early, but there's your Wisp holding all 3 into place. They need the extra damage coming out of the BKB just to be focusing down. Now not taunting anymore. The Winter's Curse Refresher comes in out on the Fear and Faith Beyond, and Thompson finally gets his Aegis popped. Jirax just running on forward. Just fakes it out from EHOME. Now Thompson just man fighting against everybody. He wants these racks if he can, but he gets tossed up, and they might be able to finally get him. The unstoppable spray is gone. LITW wants to take something with him. He's running back to the tier 4s, but he will go down, and there goes the illusion. Just to maybe delay Faith beyond a couple more seconds, but that's a team wipe on the OG, and EHOME do not. Sentry down, as found Venge toss him in the end. Can't save life for BKB. Pop shots from John. They do get the wisp off the sleep. Is on no tail, but not onto the Vengeful Spirit. Ego runs forward. The Earth Splitter hits absolutely nobody, and OG are back in their base. They do get the Winter's Curse onto him, but the Chrono Spear's onto 2, and Faith beyond being spin in the end, not being able to do any damage. ASD is doing the damage for him. The Colin Brace is there, but they've got the Refresher. They've got the Double Will Wisp. It's holding Thompson in the base, but he full starts away from the Wisp, and the blast doesn't actually hit him. The time lapse is going to be there, but Stomp should be able to secure, and they could be able to get drowned. They are able to get drowned. Thompson gets cut down by EHOME, and now they're in the top lane defending. They can buy back and drown. In fact, they have. They're ready to fight. They want to go forward. As they kill Drow again, that's going to be a dieback, and Thompson in a very awkward position behind the 4 people. EHOME there just gets on back. Fabian jumps and falls, trying to get the concentrate, but the stop is there, and now they're going to be focusing. They know the big target. Drow Ranger cannot go down, and they get the swap out just in time, but ASC follows through. The stun from No-Tail to keep him alive. EHOME cannot get Drow. They will get Venge, and they will go back. OG commits so much to keep Thompson alive. They get L-Titan back. They can't tell some TP, but they might be able to get maybe Connell as well. Maybe Timbersaw. They do get the stun. They need a break. They need more damage. They need to be able to give him down, but with the Bloodstone, extra regen, move back. Tiny does get tossed, but not on 2. Thompson is going forward. A little bit too aggressive there. They want this kill, and the stun comes out, but they're going to move forward. They don't have Chrono Spear, but they do have Diffuser Blade. They just need to be able to find Drown. That's it. That's your win condition. Faith Beyond knows it. Cannot get the time lapse on, but they will be able to claim at least no tail for this. EHOME claim 4, and maybe they can claim some more. Thompson survives, but what's going to be left when everybody respawns? Tier 4s, and they know it. Drow Ranger comes on forward, just gets everybody away with the lights. Oh gosh, but they just get surrounded upon. They do get a blast back onto top and keep the Wisp away, but this will be forcing down the damage on Timbersaw. It's not enough, and now Seb's in awkward position. Runs here for him, just getting pushed back into Team EHOME, and he's gone too. Just respawns to die. Now they finally got Thompson. That's all 5 dead with EHOME in your base. GG's called, and EHOME take game 1 against OG. All that damage. Well guys, that is game 1. Position 4 out of time, and well for OG. They've got the high ground on EHOME. In fact, they're running into them, and they're going to move forward. They do get a Fortune's End back onto Jirax. That's going to surround upon him. He's an easy kill to take if you want. And there you go. First blood comes out. Ego takes it, and they will get a kill in return. Elzana will go down to No-Tail, to Thompson at least. No-Tail running to the high ground. Should be able to make it out. Level 1 Inner Fire coming out for Husker is very interesting, but it is safe lane Husker. No-Tail just trying to run away. The 3-man stun actually delays him enough to save his life. But does 7 knows still. He does grant damage from Husker, so away the stun comes out from No-Tail just to hold him in place, draining all the damage away from this Husker. They're getting it big. It's 91 so far. A couple right clicks should be able to do it. One more does it. No! The Fairy Fire in between. Seb wants this. He wants this bad, and he claims it, but they're going to actually pick up Razor and blow him away. AC might be able to claim second with No-Tail just running to Drax. Stroke of Fate. Ego TP back in. They're going to be diving again. The Inkswell is a little bit off the mark, but they're going to be able to drain the damage away from Husker again. And now Elzana going in with stop. Inner Fire pushes Razor away, and now he is not disarmed anymore. Husker needs to get out of there. There is no shrine for you, my friend. And with Plaza filled up, they know which way he's coming, and they've found him. In comes the stomp. He puts the medallion on the Husker, but the damage isn't there yet. The helmet toggle is going to come off for the stun. The double stun from No-Tail. The damage coming in. Backside the Fate's Index is there, but can No-Tail do it? Yes, he can. He's taking out the Husker, and now Seb's looking for more. Fate Beyond gets the avalanche to keep everybody on OG back, but they're moving on forward. They toss Seb on back, but they can't toss him away too far because he's just going to keep moving forward. Spin back on him from the ASD, so Ruben might be able to claim down this Razor, but on the backside, they're holding back, and No-Tail leads. Eldertine has the anti-armor coming out from the medallion, but they're going to keep focusing him down. They need more vision to catch him out. No-Tail should be able to bring it. They toss Eldertine back to Ruben to save his life, and now Faith Beyond might be going down for it. Thompson is trying to get some kill at least. Eldertine is there. He finally does go down to Jarax in the back, but Jarax does lose his own life. The Stroke of Fate stolen by ASD. And now ASD stealing his own strafe to do the damage back on Thompson. Thompson's going down. OG just overextend in this fight. LETW is just going to TP on out, and 3 people going down. Okay, DD on No-Tail, but God Strength as well. Yeah, he does have a walk around backside Stomp there. Stun as well with the avalanche just in time. The TP's in, might defend him. They're going to back on up. Stomp is looking for a target. Seb could be it. Seb just gonna walk around back and forth, but they do have at least Thompson trying to focus the tower down. The glyph is there, but the stop does land, and now Notel DD wants this down, but a blink on in. The stolen Inkswell throws Notel in the end. This blow him away. Now Seb behind anyone. They do have Drax in the back, but now with the Omni Slash on the ASC, he needs to find somebody else to get it, but no, LTW gets that one. Rubik gets claimed, and that's the tower gone too. They're just going to move on in. Pleasantfield comes out. Husker's pretty low, but he can actually just fight if he wants. They're going to get Santa Glink, but they need to break it this time. No, Husker is gone. Ego just gets blown up at the start. The first attempt just failed. And now OG might want to overcommit for this, but they've got to be careful. Toss comes in, goes for Razor, and they're going to blow away Seb at least. Sun comes down the Faith Beyond. They want to get some more. The Inspel will land on the Faith Beyond, and actually Rubik as well. The Gold Strength. They're going to be focusing now Rubik on one side. Faith it's going to keep him down for now, but now LTW is just trying to get some more. They've found Faith Beyond, and now they're going to find Elder Titan as well. The right click's not enough for TP out, and now ASD just going to get control, and then with the buyback from Faith Beyond, they do claim Thompson at least. The TP on for Faith Beyond, he does have the blink. You've got to remember that initiation, and he's going to find Notel again. Tosses him back onto the Husker, but the sun comes back on the Husker, and the Inkswell is going to give him enough movement speed to at least move away for a moment, but the sun doesn't land at all. They just knock on 7 back, trying to get some damage on the Razor, but now Ego's just getting controlled by the Burning Army itself, but the false promise lands. Odds Husker keep him alive for now, and LTW just spinning away to his own death. Drax getting killed too for another finish. Husker and OG get team wiped by EHOME. And Notel come around the back for some big fight. But Notel runs on in, but gets avalanche done in the end. And can't actually get anything more off, but they just jump on him too. So Notel's dead again. Gold Strength doesn't do much, but actually gets some damage on the backside. Thompson getting control of the top, but the Omni Slash is bouncing back and forth, trying to go for Ego. But they've got a false promise on him. Juggernaut's going to be trying to spin away. The blast comes out, already taken out Thompson. Now Juggernaut's trying to get out too, but the two-man avalanche and the Purge coming out to hold down Seb and keep Juggernaut down. They claim themselves LTW, and now Seb going to get caught down too. Faith Beyond just running on in, trying to get an avalanche in 4 more seconds to get the control with the tree and the avalanche and the toss from the Rubik. The pick back upper and put him right back on down into that grave. Knows there's going to be a sentry down. He knows he can't initiate here, but actually trying to delay the game. They're going to pick up Juggernaut, put him down. He's dead. Instant buyback now. Juggernaut's actually going to be here in tier 3. They don't have the defense of Tiny. They don't even have Rubik here. Now it's just Husker against well. The Omni Slash is going on. They need to be able to share it, but False One does come out for Ego. He actually can man fight if he wants. But Juggernaut's going to be able to do a whole bunch of damage with a spin going on to Husker here. They focus down the Oracle, and now Husker's just trying to survive his own life. He does get back to basically full HP. The Stomp does land in. He actually could ban fight because he's got the reinforcements coming on in the backside. He's tanking it up. He knows he's got the HP, and now ASD Faith Beyond's back. Focusing down Seb. They're going to find Thompson. They've found one, and then they want to find more. Husker's just going to keep on right clicking down. He's getting faster and faster and faster, and Notel's gone too, and the spin's going to run out eventually. They've got Spirit coming out. Seb's going to get caught on the third. They buy back on Notel. The TP comes in and cancels it, and now the pickup on LTW. The Juggernaut might get found out too. Jirax gets blown away by the Tiny, and they've got a fourth. There's one buyback left. It's on Razor. GG is called, and EHOME take game 2 against OG 2-0 in the Burcharest Minor. The damage is